What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, RDNTNS. So shout out to them. Thank you for sharing these battles with us, and as you can see over there, they are rocking a Shadow Crobat, Obstagoon, and Shadow Dragonite. Now, something to note, that Crobat got an upgrade with that Poison Fang with that new update, and Dragon Tail instead of Dragon Breath there on the Shadow Dragonite. So this should be a lot of fun. Dragon Tail hits like an absolute truck, and on a Shadow Dragonite, I imagine it's going to be deadly. So these battles are going to be a lot of fun. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team and these battles. But before we do, quick reminder, the special Boom merch to celebrate 100K subscribers is still available for the month of June. Once July comes, it's no longer going to be there. The Golden Boom. Be sure to catch that merch if you guys want to support the channel and get some cool merch items from me. Links down in the description. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, getting into this first battle here, we have Crobat on the lead versus Nidoqueen. All right, the two updated Pokemon here for the Ultra League. We'll have to see how this plays out. Now, what's great here is Air Slash is doing a lot of neutral damage. Shadow Ball as well is really going to be threatening the health here of the Nidoqueen, and Poison Fangs, again, 100% chance to lower the defenses of your opponent. So we are going to see a shield right here, and it is going to be a Stone Edge. That is a good shield. That would have one-shot, obviously. We will see them go for a Shadow Ball right here. The opponent may be thinking it's going to be a Poison Fang shield bait, but let's see how this plays out. Here comes the Shadow Ball, one shot, boom, takes out the Nidoqueen, and we will see a Dragonite come in. Oh man. Okay, so here comes Poison Fang. Remember, 100% chance to lower the defenses. Will we see a swap into Dragonite? We do. Dragon Tail is going to come in. Oh, it's a Dragon Tail on Dragon Tail. Oh my gosh. They're going to go ahead and double shield right here, take out the opposing Dragonite, and that is going to be probably a good game considering they still have Crobat, Obstagoon, and it's going to be a Venusaur in the back. Yeah, this is probably going to be a good game right here. But Shadow Dragonite with Dragon Tail is absolutely shredding everyone. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Oh, that's not a Venusaur, that's a Roserade. I just looked at the typing in the top right and saw Grass Poison right there. So we will see the Dragonite take out the Roserade, and that is going to be a good battle, very well played. But Dragon Tail, everyone, it hits like a truck, and on a Shadow Dragonite, my goodness, that is scary. The opponent decides to surrender right there, and let's go ahead and move into this next battle. So in this next one, we have Crobat on the lead versus Dragonite. All right, let's see how they decide to play this right here. I imagine the play might be going for Poison Fang. Yeah, they're staying in. It's going to be a Dragon Breath Dragonite as well, and they're going to go ahead and go for Poison Fang. Charge Move now coming through. We know it's going to be that Dragon Claw, which will do a lot of neutral damage here. And they're going to go ahead and opt to shield that. Poison Fang now coming through. I don't imagine this will get a shield, but that's not the point. The point is not to get shields, which it does anyways. The point is to swap into Dragonite and shred 50% of the health in like 3 seconds right there. Now, we do see a Typhlosion come in, which is not the best answer for a Shadow Dragonite because it is going to be resisting those Fire-type moves. So this is not looking too good for the opponent right here. Now, I believe they did CMP tie right there, maybe a delayed CMP tie, but they're going to go ahead and block this Blast Burn. Even though it is resisted, it would still do a ton of damage to a Shadow Dragonite. So we'll have to see. Yeah, the Dragon Claw is going to be taking it out, and that... things are not looking good. If Dragonite comes back in, and it's going to come back in, it's just going to get deleted. Dragon Tail is too strong right now in the meta. And we're going to see a Sceptile now come in, which is going to get absolutely destroyed right here by the Shadow Dragonite. So everyone, if you have a Dragon Tail Dragonite, whether that's normal or Shadow, you might want to consider, and they flex and swap into Crobat to catch this Leaf Blade right here for resisted damage because of that Poison Flying typing. We'll be able to finish off with Air Slash, and that is able to keep all 3 Pokemon alive and only have to use 2 of them. That is awesome. All right, moving into this next battle. We have Crobat on the lead versus Empoleon. All right, let's see how this game plays out. They're going to go ahead and opt to stay in right here. Waterfalls are still doing quite a bit of neutral damage, and they're looking to try to swap into Dragonite. I saw the click right there. They wanted to catch this Hydro Cannon. So they're going to go ahead and shield. I imagine they're going to try to go for a Shadow Ball potentially right here. Let's see, or they may go for Poison Fang. No, they're going to go ahead and go straight for the Shadow Ball. Again, this is going to do so much neutral damage and will probably force a shield here from the Empoleon. If not, it's going to be one-shotting. Oh, it almost one-shot. Crobat. They don't get the switch as well, so they're going to go ahead and shield. And we'll have to see what they decide to do. I don't think they can farm down Air Slash. Oh, the opponent decides to swap. They're going to go ahead and go into Dragonite right here. So it's Dragon Breath versus Dragon Tail. Can the Kingdra get to an Outrage? Remember, Octazooka is a water type move, so it's going to be resistant. I don't think it'll do enough damage. They do get a shield. Charge move now coming through. This is going to be that Octazooka. I think it was a bit quick for Outrage. It is. So Dragonite can survive. Oh, but it got the attack debuff, so wasn't able to take out the Kingdra. Alright, so this may be Empoleon Double Dragon, which is going to be a good test for this team, because the Empoleon Double Dragon team is very, very strong. Now, Empoleon cannot come back into this Obstagoon. It doesn't have energy, really, and it's low on health, and it is going to be a Dragonite in the back. So Obstagoon's going to have to take care of this, and we may see a swap here. Crobat, switch timer is coming back up. We may see a swap and try to go for a debuff, which we do. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Poison Fang right here, which is going to be fantastic. Again, lowering the defenses, allowing Obstagoon to hit Dragonite that much harder. And we see them swap into Empoleon. So they're clearing that debuff, but Obstagoon is going to be able to farm down for energy. So now it's going to come down to the final two Night Slashes. This first one is going to be getting the shield from the opponent, and it's going to be a race to the second one. Who's going to win? Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw or Night Slash? Obstagoon able to get the Night Slash in time. This is going to be taking out the Dragonite, and that is going to be a good battle. So able to take down a very strong staple meta team here for the Ultra League Premier Cup with Empoleon Double Dragon. Alright, moving to this next one. We got Crobat on the lead versus Shadow Dragonite. Again, really, oh, that is a Dragon Tail Dragonite as well. They're going to go ahead and go for the Poison Fang. Like we saw before, we might see them shield, which they do. Go for Poison Fang and look to swap straight into their own Dragonite to chunk the health, because it's just going to be doing that much more damage. Here comes the Poison Fang right here. It's probably not going to be getting... It does get the shield. Alright, cool. Oh man, look at the health just disappear. Absolutely deleted. But there is an Abomasnow that does come in, so they're going to have to go for Dragon Claw right here. This is going to do neutral damage in the matchup, but Abomasnow has to be concerned about how much damage it can do, so they do decide to shield. Now this is a great setup right here for this battler. Obstagoon can come in and farm down, because none of the damage from Abomasnow can one-shot an Obstagoon. It's going to do neutral, it's going to hurt, but it's not going to one-shot. Weather Ball right there, chipping away some health, but they can easily load up. They're looking to go for Night Slash just before they do get to the charge move, but unfortunately loses this CMP tie right there. Energy Ball does a lot of damage. Now, we'll have to see what that third Pokemon is. Remember, Dragonite is extremely low because of those Dragon Tails. So Obstagoon is going to be able to farm down right here. It's very close to another charge move. What is going to be in the back? It's going to be a Shadow Machamp. Alright, this is going to be close right here. It can farm down with Air Slash, the Crobat can. They're going to have to shield. This is just going to be a Cross Chop, I believe. That was way too quick to be a Rock Slide. And we do see us try to swap into Dragonite, but it's way too low. Crobat right here is going to be able to go for the Poison Fang. They could have potentially gone for Shadow Ball, but I think Poison Fang, again, neutral damage, lowering defenses. That means they'll be able to finish. Yeah, they'll be able to finish off with Air Slash. And that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Alright, moving into this next battle. We have Crobat on the lead versus Scizor. Alright, I haven't seen Scizor in a while here, but Air Slashes are going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage right there because of that Bug Steel typing. Now, we'll have to see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and shield this first charge move right here. It is going to be the Night Slash for neutral damage, and we'll have to see if they decide to go for Shadow Ball or Poison Fang. Ooh, man, able to get to another charge move. They're going in double shields right here. They want to keep this Crobat absolutely loaded on energy, which means they're going to have to sacrifice one of those Pokemon in the back to catch some shields. They're looking to swap into Obstagoon, but in comes a Surfetch. They're hoping to catch a Night Slash right there. That's what that swap was for. They're going to go ahead and go for Night Slashes right here. This is going to do resisted damage, so they probably should be going for Cross Chop for neutral, right? So they're going to go ahead and bring in, I imagine, Crobat with loaded energy. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and go for double Poison Fang right here. This is going to be doing neutral damage. It might start getting shields here from the Surfetch. There's the first one. They're going to go ahead and go for the second one, but not before they can get to the charge move. If this is Night Slash, it might KO. It is going to be a Leaf Blade, so definitely not enough to do to take out the Crobat right here and Poison Fang. This is going to be absolutely deleting the Surfetch'd right here. If they don't, yeah, there goes the Surfetch'd. Are we going to see the Scizor come back in? What is in the back? There's still a Dragonite. It's going to be a Swampert right here. So they're going to go ahead and load up, swap into Dragonite. I'm surprised they didn't go for the Poison Fang to lower the defenses right there so Dragonite can fully farm down. But Hydro Cannons, even though it is resisted, guys, you guys can see how much damage it does. They already have 2, so now this is going to be a race to the third one, and I think Dragonite is going to lose that race. It's going to have to get off a Dragon Claw, though, to put pressure. And the Scizor swaps in, though. That is an incredible swap by the opponent, saving all that energy, just eliminating Dragonite. But Crobat now can come in and farm down. Now, all Swampert has is Mud Shots right here. It's going to have to get to a Hydro Cannon. But the thing is, Poison Fang is going to be resisted as well. Will it get the shield? It does get the shield. Now it's going to be a race to the Shadow Ball. Can they get to it in time? They do get to the Shadow Ball. This is going to be one-shotting the Swampert, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Boom! Takes it out. Man, that was a dicey game right there. Lots of energy being saved or not being used. Definitely a dicey game. All right, so we got Crobat on the lead versus Escavalier. Again, somewhat of an interesting matchup right here, considering the Air Slashes are doing neutral, but they're going to have to watch out for the potential drill runs. No, they'll be single resisted because of the poison flying typing. So yeah, drill run not going to be doing too much damage. But we do see a Gyarados swap in. So they're going to go ahead and go for Poison Fang. I didn't see if, I believe that was Dragon Breath Gyarados, so they may not want to come in with the Dragonite right here. They do get a shield though, which is great, able to drop the defenses, but the Gyarados is able to get to an Aqua Tail right here, which will take out the Crobat, so they're going to go ahead and shield and looking to go into Obstagoon now. It's pretty much a good call because that Escavalier can shred an Obstagoon apart, and they can easily tank some of these charge moves. Obstagoon being a very bulky fighter here. It's not really a fighter, it's a dark normal, but you guys get it, has counter. It's going to be a pseudo fighter in this meta. So Night Slashes are going to be getting neutral damage here against the Gyarados. Can they get to another one in time? No, they're just going to try to commit to the hard farm down. We do see the swap back into Escavalier. So that means that Gyarados was swapped out right there. So they're going to try to save that for a sack swap late game. But Night Slashes right here are going to do enough neutral damage to put pressure on that final shield here from the Escavalier. So things are going to be very interesting. They do get the shield. Crobat, oh, and they got the boost right before they went down. Crobat has some loaded energy. Dragonite could easily come in. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and bring in the Dragonite. Dragon Tail is going to absolutely be shredding apart. They may want a shield right here. Even though Dragonite can resist a lot of the damage and is going to be Mega Horn, it'll still take a ton. You want to have that remaining health. They're going to go ahead and swap into Crobat and farm down. This is really nice because the Gyarados is going to come in and have to dump its energy right here, which means it's going to be taking out the Crobat, and now it's going to be up to Dragonite to close this game out. What is going to be in the back? Oh, it's a Tangrowth, but they have the Hurricane right here. This is the first official boom of the video. Here it comes. Boom! One shots the Tangrowth, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Alright, moving into this next battle, we have Crobat on the lead versus Swampert. Alright, so Swampert, again, like we saw, is going to put a lot of pressure with Hydro Cannons here for neutral damage. So we'll have to see if they decide to try to catch them on a Dragonite right here. But Air Slashes, man, are really adding up right here. I could see them easily going for Poison Fangs and just fast moving down. They're going to go ahead and shield this first Hydro Cannon and look to go for, oh, they're going to try to catch it. They do catch it on the Shadow Dragonite, which is good, but again, still going to do quite a bit of damage. And they still have loaded energy there on Crobat. So they're going to go ahead and see a Charizard now come in. But this is a fire. Is that a Fire Spin? Yeah, Fire Spin Charizard. But Charizard again has access to Dragon Claw, which will be doing super effective damage. So we will see them shield this first one. Now, can they get to 2 Dragon Claws of their own in time? That's what's very important, because then you can get 2 shields away from the opponent as well. So there goes the first one. Can they get to the second one in time? I don't think they're going to be able to. Charizard is going to win that race. Yeah, Charizard does get to another one in time. But now Charizard is out of energy. It's low on health, so there is some potential right here. Only 1 shield left for the opponent, but Crobat has a lot of loaded energy. They're going to go ahead and look to commit to the hard farm. They do swap into Obstagoon, trying to catch the charge move. So here it comes. This may actually be a Blast Burn right here. Let's see. No, it's just going to be another Dragon Claw. It doesn't do too much damage. But that Crobat is absolutely loaded on energy. And rightfully so. There is a Venusaur in the back. So a triple starter team of Swampert, Venusaur, and Charizard. And this Crobat is going to have a field day against Venusaur. Frenzy Plant now comes through for some neutral damage. Obstagoon can easily go for 9 slashes. Doesn't have to worry about if Swampert tries to catch because it'll do neutral to both Venusaur and Swampert. Able to get to another 9 slash in time. But this Venusaur, if it plays it correctly, might be able to farm down right here. Let's see what they decide to do. Ooh, this is going to be close. No, they decided to throw the energy right here. Saving the shield for Swampert is a good idea, and they're going to have to swap into it right away, and they do swap. So here comes the Poison Fangs, and we know this is going to be doing resisted damage, and again, lowering the defenses of Swampert. So they do get a shield right there. Do they have the Shadow? They already have the Shadow Ball ready to go. Swampert does not have a hope and a prayer. This Shadow Ball is going to be booming. Boom! Takes out the Swampert, and Venusaur is going to get fast move down, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. So Crobat sweeping right there. You love to see it. Alright, moving into the next battle, we have Crobat versus Talonflame on the lead. This is going to be interesting, everyone. Birds of Prey, let's see how this plays out. Well, I guess Golbat's a bat. It flies, alright? It flies. So we do see the first charge move coming through. Obviously needs to shield. The Flame Charge or Brave Bird is extremely deadly, and we will see Poison Fangs now coming through. I imagine the Air Slashes and Poison Fangs are going to be able to take out the Talonflame quicker than the Incinerates and Flame Charges. So they're going to go ahead and swap into Dragonite on the next Flame Charge, which means this is going to be resisted. This could be Brave Bird. No, it's just going to be a Flame Charge, so that is resisted, which is nice. We do see an Obstagoon come in, but look at how much damage those Dragon Tails are doing. Absolutely shredding Obstagoon, and Obstagoon has to land Night Slashes in order to take out the Dragonite right here. So we may see them let this go. Yeah, it is going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage, but they have a good opportunity to load up on some energy with Crobat. So they're going to go ahead and go down to fast moves. Crobat will probably be coming back in. They still have their own Obstagoon. Actually, they're going to come in with their own Obstagoon right here. Now, this could be a cross chop, but they're going to go ahead and risk it for that biscuit and let it go. And it is. That does a lot of super effective damage, but they will be able to farm down in time. Now, we'll have to see if Talonflame decides to come back in. What is the third Pokemon? It's going to be a Venusaur. They're going to go ahead and swap into Crobat, go for the Poison Fang right away, which is going to force that opponent to swap out right here while also doing a nice chunk of damage. We do see that Talonflame come back in. They're going to be able to go for another Poison Fang right away for neutral damage. This is why Crobat is looking like an absolute deadly Pokemon here for the Ultra League Premier Cup. Takes out the Talonflame, has a shield, and Venusaur has no hope and a prayer versus this Shadow Crobat with Air Slash and Poison Fang. You'll love to see it. I'm excited actually to try out my own Crobat now, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. I believe that was the final one. Yeah, that was the final battle. So really great showcase of this team. Able to get a 5-0 set as well with that team. So thank you for sharing these battles with us. That was an awesome team and great battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.